Baie dankie. Kom by, jy is ingeskakel op 'n groot ontbyt. Ons volgende gas, en dit gevoel of ons nie nog een gaan hê nie. Ons het Wrintiwaar nog 'n gas, baie energie. Offering Tlaka, Springbok Trampoline gymnas. A big welcome.
Morning, Yone. Thank you very much for having me on the show.
No, it's our pleasure. And it's the first time in my life that I'm speaking to, Springbok Trampoline gymnast. That is just so weird. How did you start doing like jumping trampoline?
It's a very interesting story. I was sitting at home one day, I think I was like 10 or something, and I saw the Olympics and I saw gymnastics and I saw this girl do some tumbles on the floor. And I thought, wow, that looks amazing. And then my friend, Wandile Mapanga, started doing these tricks on the grass. So then that's how we started. We learned how to do tumbles on the grass, and during break time we were showing off. And then my first coach, Dola Kutia, came to our school and she opened her club in my primary school. And then we went there for a first lesson and then it took off. Now it's 15 years later.
But that's the thing. People, like we grew up, a trampoline is leisure. It's always at a camp, or if your parents... Actually, your rich friends had a trampoline
in the backyard.
In the backyard. It wasn't an average thing.
Yeah.
And it was just for fun. And it's really funny to go professional because we it's not like a school sport.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to convince people to go professional being a trampoline gymnast?
Well, it's not... trampoline is still recognized as an amateur sport, so it's not professional, but the amount of hours we put in rates as professional. Well, we started at a young age, so it's just something that you carry on doing. I mean, I'm very passionate about it, and you don't realize if you set goals for yourself like the Olympics or, world champs, you see. So...
Henry, just wait for a second. Fikile. Yes, we need to get this thing professional. It's joking.
It's a good one, your name.
Minister.
I'm just going to leave it there. You said that you started at a very young age. What is the ideal age to start at? Can you, for example, someone like me that can't jump, except when my wife tells me to jump, then I can jump. Can you also teach people at an older age how to jump and how to do trampoline?
Yeah, trampoline is not like the traditional gymnastics where they have the floors and the hard surfaces. Trampoline is very soft on your joints and very, it's difficult on your back, but we do a lot of conditioning and a lot of core work so that you're strong and you can handle the pressures. But a good age is to start around about 4 or 5. Yeah, that's the way the Europeans do it. But that's when you want to be competitive at a very high level, at the Olympic level. Then you start at that age because, with they say to get a sport into like medal winning state, it takes 10 years of practice.
Wow.
So, then when you're 14, you start doing the bigger tricks, you start attending international competitions. But myself, I started at 12 and, I'm competing with those guys that started at 4. And you can start at any age. Trampoline is for everyone. Last year, I saw a video on YouTube, this American lady, she was 90, jumping on a trampoline and still doing tricks.
Sure.
So that's the beauty of the sport, and that's why we do it.
Well, as it all follows, your last to fall. So we're going to watch a video quickly, and that's my next question is from the normal stuff, getting to the difficult stuff, like someone at 90 doing tricks. How do you do that? There's a video going to show on the screen.
Okay.
Just that.
Oh my word.
Okay, that's not a trampoline. That's just hectic. Wow. So that's without, ropes and everything. That's always my question. How many times did you really just hurt yourself? Because you can't do it right in 3 tries.
Look at it in slow-mo.
Where do you start with that?
Wow, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that was last year in Denmark. That was actually one of my most difficult competitions I've had in a long time.
Wow.
That is amazing. Yeah, but how do you start? Because, if you make a mistake there, you break your neck.
Yeah. You do.
Basically.
It's not break your arm, you can break your neck.
Yeah. Actually, you actually see less neck breaks in gymnastics than you do in sports like rugby. The injuries, we have qualified coaches that teach you this stuff. So that type of stuff you don't learn in your backyard. And that's where people get the perception wrong that they take the stats from people that get hurt in the backyard. But those are kids that are without training, that lack skill and the necessary body strength to do those type of tricks. They just jump on a trampoline, 4 or 5 friends. Hey, I saw this on YouTube, let me try it. That's when you get hurt. With stuff like that, it's like I say, you start and you go for lessons. So you first learn how to jump. So the first thing we teach them is body control. And then trampoline is a very progressive sport. So everything builds. You see that and it's a lot of twists and turns and tumbles. But if you break it down, it's actually very, very simple. It starts one step at a time. You know, it's first a front somersault with a half a turn, then a front somersault with 2 turns. Then it's.
You see, that's progressive then.
Yeah.
For someone that doesn't know how to do a somersault, do you basically go and take them and say, okay, this is how it feels, so that they also know where they are in space?
Yeah, it's very. You have to be very aerially aware. We start by teaching aerial awareness, but you'll feel the more you jump, the longer you jump, you get more comfortable. And then that's why you need a qualified coach to teach you all of the stuff, because
of course,
first they teach you safety. So when you're turning around like that and you make a mistake, you know how to fall and you know where to turn. So you first of all don't fall on your head. I think that's where people think. They think every time you fall on your head. But we teach people to fall on their backs or on their side and to keep your arms close to your body. For
me, it's easy. The moment I know I'm going to fall, I just go into the fetus position, close my eyes, hope for the best.
Yeah, basically, that's what we do as well.
Ons is geskakel op die groot ontbyt. Ons praat oor trampoline. Springbok Trampoline gymnas en dit is offering Tlaka. And we're so confused now. We are so confused. So I saw a video of you doing just a trampoline, the one we know at someone's backyard.
The standard.
And then we saw a clip of you doing, it looks like gymnastics, but it's trampoline gymnastics.
Exactly.
Because you went really high up in the air, and that's not normal. I realize it now. They said again, look at that, that's too high. That's a trampoline just throwing you up in the air.
Yes.
So which one is not Olympic sport?
All right. In trampoline, we have double mini trampoline, and we have the normal individual trampoline. That over there is the double mini trampoline. That's where it's almost like vault in artistic, where you run and you jump on a springboard. Yeah, it's similar.
But it's not a springboard, it's a trampoline.
It's a trampoline.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then trampolines, the ones that we use are not the ones that you get in your backyard. We use Olympic standard trampolines. They cost almost 10 times the amount of normal backyard trampoline. They are specially designed trampolines that are made to give you extra height. So on this trampoline, I can jump around about 4 or 5 meters. On the big Olympic trampoline, I can jump 8 to 9 meters high. So the difference is trampoline is one of the disciplines in the Gymnastics Federation. There's 9 disciplines that break down. It's artistic, then it's aerobics, then you have tumbling, where it's the long strip where you just go backwards. And then you have trampoline and rhythmic gymnastics. That's just for the girls with the ribbons and the balls and the hoops. Yeah. Out of all the 9 disciplines, only artistic, rhythmic, and trampoline are Olympic events.
My favorite word of this morning is aerial awareness. That's while you're there in the air.
Yeah.
We've got stairs here, so we need aerial awareness, because I've seen people going down here.
Yeah.
You've been traveling the world: Germany, Zimbabwe, Canada, Spain, Senegal, Holland, Bulgaria, England, America.
Yes.
What was your favorite trip?
It would have been, I think, Bulgaria. That was one of my best competitions, and it was a beautiful country to see. I was on the double mini trampoline. I ended up 7th in the competitions. It was my best ranking. And then after that competition, I was awarded with the FIG World Class Athletes pin that only 11 gymnasts in the history of South African gymnastics have.
We've got another video. What are you doing here? Yo, that's high. Oh, that's a perfect one.
Yeah.
Oh, where was that? That was good.
That was Bulgaria, actually.
Bulgaria.
That's why it was a very good competition.
That's amazing.
Yeah, at the end there, did a triple somersault in the pike position.
Who's the best trampoline guy at the moment? You.
Yeah.
Who's number one?
Me,
You're number one. You, that's amazing. And then an interesting thing. Your club's in Alex.
Yeah, I train.
But the thing that you see in Soweto a lot is trampolines just next to the road, but your normal backyard.
Yeah.
And it's a funny thing, and I didn't know, or I don't know who dropped it. Every time I've been to Soweto, I see these trampolines, and it's normally close to a school.
Yeah.
So the school comes out, kids just use it, and they can play it, and they jump it.
Yeah.
Is that a culture, or what is that?
I think it's a culture and also a way of some people making money. So
So you pay to jump a bit.
Yeah. So it's just it's a way to make money. And in Alexandra, that's what my coach and I do. We go around looking for those kids that are playing around, and we scout for talent, and then we use that platform to develop the sport and to get the kids off the street and working towards something that they can be proud of.
Yeah, and I think it's a small thing, but that's just what I love about the show is the next time people go to Alex or to Soweto, you'll see these trampolines.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, you're thinking, what's it doing here? But it can change lives.
Exactly.
It's there for a
it's
reason.
life changing, and then that's our goal. That's what we aim to doing. Improving kids' life and trying to promote active, healthy lifestyle.
Where can people find your club? Where can they find you?
My club is in Montana. It's on Jeugd Road. It's called Springbok Trampoline Club. There we also work with kids, teaching them how to do. You can either choose if you want to do competitive gymnastics or just to learn how to be safe at your trampoline in the backyard. And then I'm also training at Alexander Trampoline Club. That's in Johannesburg.
Great. Thank you so much for visiting us, Offering.
Thank you so much for having me.
Punt jou tone.
Reg het bene.
Reg het bene.